Got that one deep smoke, you don't need two anymore. It plumes big, it gives a plant to Spirit. But Elevate are fully here. 5 players ready to go. A flank in tow, denied immediately. It's all on the front line now. Elevate moving in with a pair of Julies. They've got no kit, or rather, Snav on smoke kit flash can set them up. Chopper's still in the bomb site. Spirit are fighting for this one.
They're slow for now, but here's that util raining in, and Chopper peeks on the back of it. Donk is knocked out, sure, but everyone else rises to the occasion for Spirit, and they're going to run away with a convincing pistol to open this one up.
I will say the run for Elevate to get here was really cool. They took down some big dogs in the North American scene, Nouns, Boss, Wildcard, NRG included. So the run was really cool, and the opportunity is great, but we also haven't even touched on their lack of a full roster, right? We've got a German inside of this team, Mr. C9. So we're still representing America somewhat, but yeah, it's boost up in middle for Magix. Shane, Spotlight.
Magix will fall. There's a reply at a Donk. Shane up close, gonna flick back and find them both. Chopper and Zontix on the receiving end of this double push over towards the top of B ramp. Elevate might be onto something here. This could be their first round where the rifles have come out to play. It's Donk and Shiro left to beat, so, you know, you can hold your breath for a moment. They get given 1 kill over towards ramp. Peeping gives it a look in.
20 seconds.
Oh, they're swapping guns. This is wasting a lot of time here. Re-smoke in out of Elevate. Spirit just gonna have to go through. They're gonna have to brawl for this site control. Might have to win this one on the back of the fight, but a man tucked in at quad, swinging out, going to get the better of them, surely. And so Elevate are on the board early on. The rifles come out, and they get their first round.
Sure.
I want to try and take away this ramp control again. They've mollied off short. So that gives them a bit of a route to do so. Zontix, in the meantime, is working this B control. And even though he checks for peeping, he's not going to come out ahead in that fight. So nice start here for Elevate. Man advantage taken. Oh, swiftly returned, of course. Smoke spam goes their way, and they spot MRC walking down through short. They're tucked in at the sandbags.
Not ready for this.
There is a molly on Magix, but he plays his hand nice and early here. Will be caught fighting, and so Chopper's going to get that trade. They keep going with the aggro in at ramp, and Magix just collects every one of those kills. Take that control early and go back to it a little bit later in the round. Very standard from Spirit so far. I think it's because they don't feel that pressure to have to bring anything crazy out.
Just playing very grouped. And so at Elevate, 3 on the site. AWP is here. Zontix might just go right under it, holding for the crane peak. Molly pushes Elevate back. Spirit more room as well through the smoke. MRC gets his kill. Ugly spray for Donk does get responded onto, and suddenly it's Shiro in a clutch, but we know not to count him out. 1v4. They're everywhere. He can't stick this bomb. He can't get comfortable. Head shown, miss spray. Running out of options now. They're going to start swinging at him. Shiro, every fight in this site, and too many to take. Elevate, surround him, and find their second round on this CT side.
Now he's kind of boxed in. Trapped down towards main. All this util coming out to make life miserable for him, and Shiro takes that angle. Chopper and Shiro work in tandem, and they're going to open up this B-side play.
I like the Elevator feel willing to go for those kind of plays. It's oh my god, peeping.
Hey, what?
Pretty crazy. They line up as well. Zontix is still here, but he gets caught jumping, peeping onto a third. Some splendid headshots in the B site for peeping.
Just going to try and walk it late up in towards B, and now Snav has moved over from middle. They're just going to double peek this from the top of default, and they'll lock in that trade. Good protocol there just to make sure you minimize the damage. And you look to lock in the round. Snav will do exactly that. So between him and peeping, they find themselves another. That's now Elevate chaining rounds together. He's struggled at getting in, so you can see Chopper's kind of trying to come lend a helping hand there, but nice triple aggression down towards B. They wanted to take that real estate early on, and I've got to say, I think it would have been so easy for Elevate to come into this game and kind of have the pace dictated to them by Spirit, end up playing back within the bomb sites, but that's not what they're doing. They're making a lot of these aggro mid-round moves. And Shiro set up at the sandbags here is just a perfect place for him. He's having a very good game right now, is Shiro, and the rest of his team, they feel quite free to try and take these fights. They know they've got that AWP bearing down from the sandbag. Shiro will deliver the trade. And so for Elevate, you know, this is kind of desperate now. Smoke on the bomb, but Shiro knocks them off. Need to even blow that smoke open, and there's that final kill. It's Donk and Shiro to make it happen. 2 players set up top of the board. Yeah, the one flash they have is on peeping, so they're going to struggle to like flash back in and fight for this. Instead, it's Snap to fall, and Spirit are gunning for 8 on the half here. Just 2 kills away from accomplishing that feat, peeping a dead man as Shane is finished off. So Spirit will go on to find success down the tail end of their T side. They sit up 8-4. Molly to shut down a player playing on the other side of the construction.
Good luck.
Donk is now sandwiched between ramp and mid, and he's got to fight to the death there. And it will come quickly for Donk. There finds him. 4 on 3 in the post plant. Spirit was still scared about a player lurking at ramp. Zontix, this is a super long rotate.
It's a save. And they're playing passive enough that these kills are not coming for free. The bomb's already half ticked. Spirit will throw themselves in, but there would have to be some huge errors to win this round. Kill comes through. MRC in the site. He's just wiggling, and Spirit realizing that this one is too far gone. The hunt will come in. But this is all just for stats, for glory, and for maybe some armor to be saved. It will not. 5 rounds for Elevate. The pistol in their pocket. They force some respect out of Spirit in this matchup.
Yeah, and I like even the decision here. I think it would have been so easy to kind of try to get ahead of yourselves there and try to react quickly. But as you said, they weren't like using mid as their players to where they make their move in the round. They hold early on and they wait to see what the reaction is. They're kind of gauging how much Spirit want to give them there in the 5v4, and they still keep it in their advantage now. Shiro moving over. Going to move to reinforce this side with Chopper and Donk also alongside him. They flash him in. Chopper dead over on the short side, and so Shiro's got to do this alone. Donk comes through the smoke, but he can't deal with them both, and so Elevate close that gap even further. The money gone now for Team Spirit. A tie game is feeling inevitable right here, right now, as Elevate look to stun everyone.
Ramp control taken. They don't know about the boost yet. It's for the gap side. Oh no, you're checking that? Okay.
Spam damage is great. Pushing up. The ramp is denied as Snap's head's on a swivel. And Shiro is now out of the round 2.
Good nade.
Don't find the low HP Snap, but it does soften up 2 players as they look to move in. Chopper, they're already in the site. They're right here as Deagle's good for 1, but that's it. 2 on 3. Donk trying to make a play through this smoke. He wants to full send it, and the shot is missed. Plant denied for now. Magic's left up in the 1v2. Can he win this? Snap is low on health from earlier on. This was just pistols for Team Spirit. And now they're watching on as Magix is actually left in a doable spot here. He's got a 1v1 on the low HP player, but that was probably his best chance to win the round right there, and it just sailed on past him. Now Elevate look to get out, play around this bomb, play around the defuse.
And to no impact.
Chopper will go unaccounted for here, unchecked. And so Chopper's in a position where he could win the whole damn round. Flash in at ramp, Shiro continues finding kills, and there's Chopper with a latent swing. Will fall at the hands of Snap, but he's done his part, he's done enough, and the rest of the gang will mop that up. So Spirit never let Elevate take the lead.
3 players walk out middle together. Oh my god, it's completely empty. Oh my goodness. They're going to flank Shiro. He might just be dead. He's not even looking. Back turn, free frag, and they know Donk will be here as well. That is a guarantee. Down on the stairs, Magix is running a rotate from Elevator. They're just going to drop off, block, and find Donk.
Oh, they found him. They don't like what they see. Snap, dead man. Plant coming in the meantime, but this is rough in a way. You're kind of pincered between ramp and these players rotating in through middle. They start to fall one by one, and Dare is still far away from this site, moving out over through mid, but Magix is already on the bomb, and with that stick, he'll win the round. Spirit move up onto 11, and they never track Donk down. They never deal with him in that round. Chopper's re-aggressing here. That molly's going to force them up onto the short side, and that's actually given Chopper a bit of a window to aggress down the ramp. He's only got a 1v1 here, but that molly now fades, and they come back and they deal with Chopper. Magix and Donk are in hot water. Elevate want to claim themselves a 9th here and now, and a 5-on-2. It should be doable. They're always willing to give Donk the benefit of the doubt in moments like this. Molly burns Magix alive, and for Donk, not even a round most players would look to attempt. He goes for a bit of a spam, and that's where Dare swings him.
They're making the most of this opportunity.
And I mean, if you've noticed as well, like, Elevate still are keen to take pretty up-tempo ramp control, but they're not going super fast, even though they are being given a decent degree of space, shall we say. And that's because of those nades a couple of rounds ago. Snap is walking right into him, and Zontix realizes first, gets out with a double.
Good molly. And the AWP is here to cover as well, so swinging should be a death sentence. Shiro swaps sides with another Molotov. He's going to push further down. Shiro blind. Zontix. Oh, no gun out right now. That molly saves his life for now. Shiro's got a player trapped in the corner. Shiro is missing some shots on this ramp position. His score is great, but a missed trade yet again. He'll have to give it up. 3 CTs here. Spirit's still in control, but look at the utility available. They're just going to go dry.
Yeah, I don't love it, honestly. You know, you've saved so much util for this point in the round, and I don't think that playing at contact gives you anything there. It's not like Spirit haven't rotated bodies over to this side of the map. Magic's dead, but Shiro's AWP still lays in wait. Util comes in, and that will at least get Shiro off of these angles, give a route to try and get this bomb planted, but there's that molly. And that buys Spirit all the time they need. Gonna try and break this smoke open, and that's where Donk finds him. So Spirit move on to map point. Jiggling this with the smoke, it's nerve-wracking. Zontix will drop that in nice and early. Magic's good angle over here in mid, but the AWP moves in, a missed shot from Dare on the AWP. And so mid is not gonna be the answer here for Elevate. There might not be an answer to this one. This is a round where the contact play up ramp is a bit nicer, but even then, Chopper's ready for it. They deal with Zontix over at short. They know there's a second man here. Out towards yellow, but there's still more util to come in for Spirit. They've just smoked off the short side, and with 20 seconds, time is running out for Elevate. They've just got to go. They've got to brute force this up the ramp. Snap is managing it. Couple of kills from the guy, but time is the problem, and Chopper puts them in caskets. Team Spirit lock it down in the 2-on-3. They put a stop to Elevate on Vertigo, and they move up one map closer to making their way to London.
And out under comes Spirit. Bomb is B, but it's... Oh, no, not spotted yet. 3 here. Gambling. Good gamble. Headshot. 1 health on Shane. Not going to come hunting, but they're all here. He finds it through the smoke. He chases more. MRC back of the site hits his. There's everyone on this B bomb site right now. Zontix can't get comfortable.
Look at this guy. Last guy left. He's looking through. A peeping Tom.
Oh, I love what I see.
And here we are. There's one. Ooh, any more from peeping? Any more? The answer's no. Shiro puts a stop to him. But they don't have any like crazy info to react to, so they take a bit of a triple lean over towards A. At least means they've got numbers in the right place here to Elevate. Donk on the entry, makes it all the way over to stairs, but Shane will catch him.
This is weird. They need those comp players.
Magic is only just arriving, and they're being held from the short side right now. Gonna try and maneuver up and around past him. That's where MRC brings the fight to these players down in Con, and so Elevate are looking to get on the board here and now. It's only Zontix left standing. For Spirit, this is a bit of an odd round. It's one where, yeah, and then, you know, those players up through Con actually get pressured and pincered on either side of the connector, so...
Spirit gonna come out through mid anyway. He's going back for more. Yeah, that's one step too far. And punishment for Elevate.
MRC playing ahead of the molly, has a chance there, but you needed a multi-kill out of the guy, really. With the trade coming through immediately, Spirit look to move on to a 5th, and there's nothing that Elevate can do.
Bomb planted, Elevate save 2, but Spirit lead by 4.
We had Bubsky and Jason talking about it in the break as well, in the analysis of that first map, saying that, yeah, you know, it felt kind of puggy at times, like they were down to just face them on individual skill, on individual merits, and I think, you know, there's something to be said for how successful they were in doing that. But when you get Spirit on a map that they're this comfortable on, where the playbook goes very, very deep, and everyone has a great understanding of their, you know, roles and responsibilities and what they're meant to do, and there's a proven track record
Bomb got lost here. They're down to fight. The smokes are all going to fade. How do Elevate react? Do they just give it up and wait for that bomb to go down? That would be the more standard play, but we've not necessarily seen that out of Elevate. They're still looking to engage. It's a nice angle from the AWP. Will hit the shot, only damage. Shane wins his. Shane wins too.
Ooh, all right. That does complicate matters now for Spirit. They were hoping to actually get some of these fights after the smokes fade, but not to their benefit, man. They get shut down across the board. Snap and Shane drive this one home as Shane finishes it off with a 3-piece. We saw a lot of these kind of early round decisions to fight for map control look nice for Elevate on their CT side in that last map, and this one's no exception. They get away with the kills over in top mid. And now they just have to contain Palace, but that's where Donk moves in. Him and Shiro open up the A site. Bomb now getting planted, and Elevator scrambling rotates out through jungle. Tagging in the molly, and Donk moves in for the kill. He sees blood in the water here, and he hounds them down. Just Dare left in it. And doesn't even know about Magix, who's still floating around over here in mid. Never spotted, never seen. Elevate might think they dealt with the mid component, so that kill is free. And a heavy lean over towards B, but that bomb is on Donk's back, coming out through ramp. And when you see someone kind of playing very safe back towards CT ticket, you're anticipating that there's not many players left to deal with in the site. Shiro catches Snap over on the short side, and now that they see this man in CT just barrel through the smoke, they get the kill. They should know they've got a good deal of real estate here. Spirit are teed up for a 7th, and there's not really anything that Elevate can hope to do. You're relying on Spirit like outbraining themselves here. They are still very spread across the map.
Chopper's walking B, and okay, well, it doesn't matter anymore. Donk kills peeping.
No, and now Chopper just gets the info, oh, he's B, and then they go A, and now the round is won. And throwing himself into the gunfights, I don't think he feels particularly challenged over here towards ramp, and that's scary. That's going to force MRC to look for a route out, and it is being held right now. Zontix is moving in, and he's going to catch this kill for free. The AK is lost, that lower player dealt with, and now Elevate 4-on-4. They lose the big ticket item as Spirit look to wrap through short into B.
Just Peeping, they don't know about him, but Donk is killing every rotation. Peeping shows his hand, but that's all that remains. Shiro hitting his flicks, and a man out of the apartments will hear this reposition, so Zontix makes it clean. Elevate for, yet again, had his opportunity, and he wants to go for more. There are 3 players fighting mid for the CT side, and Snap draws a nice spray, 2 kills.
Yeah, I mean, Snap has looked good over here in middle, right? He's frequently been the source to these trades or these openers. And this round's no exception. They're actually going to collapse down upon ramp, and they deal with Team Spirit here. So Elevate, couple more before all is said and done. 3 rounds to their name right now, and they're shooting for 4 on the half.
I wouldn't say either of them have done too much with the AWP in the series. And I see this might be an early kill, and he finds Donk looking for a B push.
Yeah, I think that's
a huge bit of info, killing Donk there.
I think that's MRC's like 10th AWP kill in his HLTV career. So
it's true, actually.
you know, he doesn't get to done it a lot. Dare finds another over here on short. This B play might get dealt with. Zontic short, it's 1 kill back, but there's a lot of players here. There's a lot of bodies left to get past, and they're not going to manage it. So Elevate chain together too, finding 4 at the end of this first half. Spirit still hold the lead, and they're looking for a swift victory here to send Elevate out 2-0. It's the last 2 of the half going their way, and that helps make the scoreline look a lot more respectable, but they need this pistol if they want to have any hope, and not a bad way for it to start, honestly. Shane knocks Chopper out of the round. There's a plant to come through. Spirit is scrambling rotates, but CT's already been taken. Now there's flash on Shiro. He's going to wait for his second teammate to move in. Magix also drops a bit of util back because he knows he's getting fed to the wolves here.
Oh, they're flashing after contact. There it goes. There's a contact, and in comes a flash. And so everyone's peeking. I love that call for Spirit. High risk, all the reward. Peeping still firing off, but Magix will silence him. 2-on-2, and Donk is dead in connector. Magix hit Molly. He doesn't want it. It's too far away. Terrorists win. Oh, caught in middle. But this is just the A hit, and he's getting caught going up the ladder. That's a lucky grab for Snav. He gets it in time. As the flash comes in, Shiro on the cross, couple of MP9s outgunned by the AKs. They shouldn't have a chance. And now it's just this pistol back and spawn TK in the mix, but they've got him blocked in right now. The nade will finish the job. Time is the question. 15 seconds, he can make a hero play.
Oh dear, Zontix tries to steal it, but he can't stop the plant in time. A bit more damage through this smoke. Don't count Zontix out of this one yet. Moves into the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's sticking it.
Got it.
He's got the kit, and they're not even firing. They call his bluff. No, pros don't fake, man. Zontix grabs that defuse right from under their noses.
That hurts.
And that is a sucker punch of a round, a gut punch for Elevate. Aggression out towards ramp as Shiro's here with that AWP, and Spirit are looking to change the tune of this second half. No equalizers today for Elevate. Instead, they're going to be left grinding and not looking like they're going to be able to find this way back in as Shiro and Donk just absolutely annihilate them.
Shines of light for Elevate in the series, but it's starting to dim. Donk through the smoke finds peeping. More rifles where that came from. Donk through the smoke again, and Shiro even hit his. So Elevate are not getting to play their game right now. They are subscribing to the Spirit mentality, and faces get blown off in this round. Back-to-back clean kills in middle. They are out. Oh, 3 players, and Donk just sprays them down. Quick as you like. Snuffed out.
It's a good try from Elevate, but very reassuring that Spirit, you know, they don't even let this one get any closer. They go for the throw. They've locked this down in middle, and they'll end it here with Shiro. That final kill, sending Spirit on. They'll keep on competing, but for Elevate...